Are you looking to head to the range, whether that be to spectate or it's your first match or you've been shooting for a while? Today we're going to dive into what's in my range bag. I'm Kolby with Volquartsen Firearms. Let's dive into it. If you're going to the range just to spectate a shooting match or anything, eye protection and ear protection is a must. For eye protection, you can buy it at your local gun shop or any of your local stores that carry safety protection for glasses. For earplugs, you can get away with just the normal foamies or the over-the-ear, the muffs. But whatever, you just need to make sure you have eye and ear protection while you're on the range. But if you're going to your first competition, we're gonna still need your eye and ear protection. I kind of like more of the custom fit ear protection, just so I don't have the muffs. They do tend to pinch my head with my glasses on. With wearing ear muffs and shooting a rifle, that's one reason why I don't like to wear muffs, is because it gets in the way of the rifle stock. So I like to keep a consistent cheek weld with my rifle, and the ear muffs would not allow me to do so. So that's why I went with the earplugs or the custom fit earplugs. With your eye and ear protection already, the next thing for your first competition, if you're shooting a rimfire style match, whether that be steel challenge or rimfire challenge, I usually like to bring rifle mags, of course. I usually have 2 sets of rifle mags, so that's going to be six magazines and 6 magazines, just in case if you have any magazine problems, you have spares. And then I also carry a set of pistol magazines. I like to have 6 magazines that are good, and then I keep 2 spares just in case there's a problem. On top of magazines, if you're going to your first competition, I usually like to keep just a thing of spare parts. You don't have to have them, but it is nice to have on hand just in case you do have problems. But I also keep little sleeves in my bag. I personally don't like putting sunscreen on, so it just helps with sun prevention. And then I also like to take a set of Allen wrenches as well, and then some basic gun cleaning stuff like a bore snake, and then whether that be some solvent or lube to go throughout the match. If you have any issues, you can clean your gun at the safety table. But if you're if you've been shooting for a while and you're looking for the next, couple things to keep in your range bag, I keep spare parts for everything, whether that be my rifle, pistol, magazines. So I bring quite a bit of spare parts with me, and if other people have problems and they're shooting the same gear or same type of guns, I can help them out as well. But I also bring some anti-fog gel for my glasses, especially in places where it's super humid in the mornings. Glasses start to fog up. I usually throw this on in the morning so I don't have to worry about that during the day. Also a little hammer, just in case you have a roll pin or a punch that needs to be punched out, as well as a set of punches. And nothing fancy, just to get the job done on the range. And then I also carry some of this Pro Grip stuff, so it's kind of like a chalk that goes on your hands. I have sweaty hands, so I like to keep them dry. This stuff is perfect for that. Helps with that grip. Even though 22s don't have a lot of recoil, I like to have a nice firm grip on my guns. Circling back to the Ear Pro, if you've been shooting for a while and you're looking for something, a little bit more upgraded, so you're not wearing the muffs or just the foamies, I have 2 different sets of Ear Pro. Both of them are custom molded, so it fits nice in your ear. It's not gonna, your ears aren't gonna hurt after a long day of shooting. I keep ones that are just custom molded gel ones, and then I also have my custom molded electronic ones. These are nice, especially if you're shooting higher powered guns or you're still trying to talk on the range and hear people. Being able to have different settings on those is super nice. And then same thing with the eye protection. Instead of just buying the cheap stuff or the cheaper pair at your local hardware store. I run ones that they're actually safety rated for shooting. Like you can still wear, if you're wearing prescription glasses, you can get away with that on the range. I just like to go with something that has a little bit better protection, especially shooting steel targets. It does have ricochets, so I go with that. When I take my spare parts or my rifle magazines, I buy these cases at Walmart in the fishing department, or you can get them on Amazon. For my rifle mags, I have the Pelican 1060. It fits 12 magazines perfect in there. And then for the pistol magazines, I just keep them in my range bag in the magazine slots. And then I have a thing on my belt that I keep my magazines in. My range bag is a Competitive Edge Dynamics or CED. This is made by Double Alpha, but you can get on Amazon. They have a lot of different range bags on there. Just go on there, type in range bags. They have this one, you can either have the shoulder strap or just carry it like this. I also have a backpack version, so if I'm just shooting a pistol match, it's nice to just throw it on my shoulder and go. But shooting rimfire with both pistol and rifle, I like to have something with a little bit more room. So if I'm just getting into competition shooting, for spare parts, usually I like to just keep a couple of the springs on hand, so like your extractor spring or your recoil spring. But if you've been shooting for a while and you want to start to accumulate more spare parts, I like to keep a pistol bolt, a rifle bolt, pistol if I'm shooting a Scorpion. I have a couple extra mainsprings on hand. Pretty much any part to rebuild the gun. So all the internal springs, hammers, sears, firing pins. But it just, I mean, it'll take time to gather parts, or if you just want to buy them all at once, you can do that as well. But if you have any other questions on what you should, or what would be best to take to the range, you can contact us at volquartsen.com.